This is Bob Martin in Sky Ranger, a little before 7 o'clock in the morning Mountain Time. We are to the east of Los Alamos and flying at about 13,000 feet, looking back at the airport. Los Alamos Canyon running through the center. You see the city on the right, the laboratory on the left, straddling Los Alamos Canyon. As we come out to a wider view, you can see that there is no major active fire activity in the area here along the eastern slopes of the Jemez Mountains. We see a little bit of stronger smoke up in the top of the frame, but that is what's left over from burnout operations where firefighters intentionally set some fires up there to burn out the low-lying grass and brush. Over on the left, we are looking at the southern end, more of the southern end of the Jemez Mountains, the western edges of Pajarito Canyon and Frijoles Canyon. Frijoles, the one that goes down to Bandelier National Monument. In fact, let's pan left pretty hard right now, and we'll kind of look down towards Bandelier National Monument again. No major fire activity right in there. Let's stop right there. That's Bandelier National Monument across the center of the frame. As we come back across to the right, you're going across the entire National Laboratory ground, and again, that's all across the middle of your frame. No major fire activity there, or no fire activity at all within the lab boundaries. And now we're coming back across and looking in the distance, you can see the Valles Caldera. Let's zoom up there a little bit. And over on the left is kind of where the fire started. But as we zoom in, we're looking toward, on the right, the Los Alamos ski area, the top of Los Alamos Canyon. Let's pause right there for a moment. The major laboratory on the left. Let's pause there for a moment. If we could pan left, back to the left again. The major laboratory complex on the left, Los Alamos Canyon in the center, the ski area and such in the center, and the city kind of behind the smoke there on the right. As we pull out wider and then pan to the right, we're going to see as we get over to the right and tilt up a little bit, we're going to get over towards Santa Clara Canyon. Now that's kind of on the northeast side of the Jemez Mountains. It's a major canyon that comes out of the Santa Clara Pueblo. Let's push on up into that area. That whole northeastern end of the Valles Caldera and Santa Clara Canyon, the west side of it, really got hot late yesterday and overnight. Very intense fire up in this area, and it burned quite thoroughly in areas that had not been burned by the Cerro Grande fire 11 years ago. So let's come on back out wide, give everyone one last look, tilt up, and pan back across to the south, across this eastern flank of the Jemez Mountains, and you can see no major crowning or major fire activity at this time. Good news at this hour, and hopefully we won't see major flare-ups through the rest of the day. That's what firefighters are going to be watching out for. This is Bob Martin reporting live from Sky Ranger, just over the Rio Grande to the east of the Jemez Mountains.